Ah. Hello, Calm Farmers. Welcome back to the Calm Farm. Calmly farming rice and vegetables every night of the freaking week. FS25, remember, if you're tuning in live, skip to that present moment. If you're tuning in dead, hello, welcome back. Still crazy after all these years. Oh. Hey, farm boy. Sure thing, brother. Always glad to have some new hombreros out here. Where's my controller working? Oh, an early rubber, yeah, they can work. I got the shit can. Didn't need me. But yeah, farm boy, get out here. It's cultivation campaign, so we will have need for you. And rubber, hello. Good to see you, mate. Good to bloody see you, mate. What was on the agenda today? We spelled it out, didn't we? Greenhouses. Cereal factory, cereal factory's okay. Greenhouses. There'll be a flour run. Bakery needs flour. Bakery needs a lot of stuff, actually. Okay. Got a bit of work on our hands. And we were doing some reorganization as well. But I forget what. We're going to ditch one of the forklifts, maybe? Wait till Yaz shows up. How you doing there, guys? Farm boy, how have you been as well? What's up? Okay, I'll type it in for you. Oh, without the slash, obviously. Cool, cool. Prime directive today, farm boy, will be there's deliveries to do, there is cultivation to do, and there'll be a sale happening, so fair bit of loading, I would say. If you're up for it, mate, that would be grand. Now, what has to go in at the bakery? There's a lot. So, 3 sugars. Two strawberries. Two milks. No eggs. 1 butter. Okay. Oh, farm boy, password is truck, Truck, mate. Still crazy after all these years. Still crazy after all these years. Paul Simon fan, Mr. Rubber? Oh, yep. That's another really good one that we need done. Muchly. All of the sail horses are in big need of riding. Yasmin jumping on, lovely to see you there. Mr. Rubber jumping on, grand. Oops. And the farm dog himself. Wow. Old and new faces. Old faces, old young faces. New old faces. New young faces. Oh, shit. Still crazy after all these years. Still crazy after all these years. Also, meant to say, whoever keeps putting the water cart, the little water cart on its side, try and keep it facing out. It's hard to get reattached like that. Yes, hello. Yes, Rubber. My mum was watching Postcards from the Edge, and it got me thinking about Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher got me thinking about Paul Simon. You're right, Yaz. No worries, mate. Okay, Rubber. All good. All good. Shit. On a bit of a Lagos there. The Manitou is a heavy one. Not appropriate for that zone. I think that's a good call you made to change out the skiddy down there. So Yaz, me and you will just attack the deliverables. I think we are working up to a December sale day today, I believe. Correct. And was, I think, married to Carrie Fisher for a year. Farm Dog, hello. Good to see you, bud. The main things we'll need you for today, Farm Dog, will be, you can choose deliveries, horses, or cultivation. I still haven't, let me, hold up. Hold the phone there, Farm Dog. Just because I got to finish loading this one. Let me know. But yeah, what are you feeling like, farm boy? What's on the agenda for you? You want to do horses? Cool. Um, so if you're feeling the horse work, farm boy, you'll want to, I mean, defer to Mr. Rubber, but I think the best thing to do, and which I will be joining you in, and Mr. Rubber as well, is to find the horses with the S in their name and just ride them 100% and then brush them and then check in with Mr. Rubber about the food situation because they might need a little bit of food. Just going to put together the custom delivery for the bakery. But yeah, you don't have to do horses if you're not feeling that, farm boy. We got plenty of other work. Plenty. As always, we have a huge amount to do. Spread those hooves, beautiful. Well then, I might as I finished up the deliverables here. God, this can be a difficult load sometimes, this one. There we go. And then Yaz, I guess you know what to do with the deliveries, mate. Just charge at that, me and you'll just fly through it. We are working towards a sale, so we should, me, you, Rubber, we should try and end up with one of the devices over at the sale factory. Or I could walk down the big one as well, is the other option. All about trucks. Is there one up here? I've somehow managed to lose our trucks. Oh, yep. Yep. Here he is. Driving these e-trucks kind of gave me an idea for a concept, Yaz and Mr. Rubber, which I'll run by you. It's one I've been thinking of, and it'd probably need a bit of like, you know, proof of concept or something. We would need to figure out exactly how to do it, but the idea would be to make the most triggering farm of all time. So basically all electric vehicles, full solar hellscape, nothing but soybeans, and like full vegan, communist, post-scarcity hellscape. Like we want some deeply triggered, like, conservative farmers in the chat. No, like the opposite of John Deere. I don't know, even if there is an electric tractor or an electric harvester, I don't know if this farm is possible to make. It would be a new save. It would take place in kind of a fantasy world almost. Where this farm kind of takes place in our very own, you know, Korean winter wonderland. The farm I'm envisaging would, that's the question. It would be a challenge to actually make it. Oh. USB device not recognized. Oh, my keyboard conked out. That's odd. It's very odd. There we go. I mean, this forklift is electric. That little blue tracked thing we've got up in the horse corral is electric. That's one tractor, one loading device. This e-truck is electric. We would have to look on Mod Hub, see if we could find something else. I know that there's an electric wheel loader. One of these is an electric. That's an electric conversion. There's not an electric harvester, which would make a problem, but there might be one in the Mod Hub. I've been thinking about it tactically, how to do it without it being too much of a financial nightmare, or giving it, you know, it would involve a lot of waiting, I would say, just in terms of growing just the one crop. We would have to, the times in between would probably be pretty focused on the, you know, greenhouses, for example, would be a big focus. Making money other ways. Maybe it's not just soybeans. Maybe we grow other things as well. I don't know. Like the ultimate soy boy farm is what I'm thinking of. The soy farm. Oh, nice one, Yaz. Yep, no worries. Yep, sure thing, farm boy. There's a delivery with me over here in the blue dog truck. It's at the grain mill here. It's a little bit heavily loaded though, so take it easy on the gas pedal. if you could, mate. But it's that this blue dog truck is going to the bakery. Yeah. And once you're at the bakery, there's a forklift there. If you could use that to load all of the baked goods onto it, and then take it to the farmer's market just down the street. Yeah. If that's all right with you, mate. It's true, Robbo, it's true. That's why we need a lot of variety of tasks, you know, rotation of duties. We were talking about it the other night. Rotation of duties, very careful, very, very important. Yep, take your time with that one, Farmy. It's a little bit overloaded, so it's going to be prone to rolling. And let me know if you need any help with the instructions I gave you, because they're a little bit convoluted. Yeah. And if you get bored of the deliveries, Mr. Rubber, let me know. We'll get you onto another task, mate. It's good if you've got a few pwners done at least. Hey, Kiwi Farmer, how's it going, dude? Lovely to see you, mate. I think we've got a... I don't know if it's a huge sale day today, but it should be reasonably sized. Still crazy after all these years. Still crazy after all these years. I mean, maybe we could finally open a soup factory as well, Rubber. Just shipping nothing but soup and soy. Soup, soy, and solar power. Could have a ring to it. I've got kind of almost a sci-fi vision in mind. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's got a ring. Soup is not an easy product to make though. It'll be fairly painful, I would say. I mean, maybe we could do it with what was the hand tools mod that someone was talking about the other day? That sounded kind of interesting. Like low-tech anarchist farm. Take advantage of our, like, I mean, our biggest sort of advantage on this farm is our numbers. We always have, like, plenty of us available to do stuff. Oh, you're right, Yaz. Just daily deliverables, mate. As you see fit to crash through them. And does anyone know where the red beaver tail, the red Volvo drop deck got to? I've lost it. Nice one. Farm boy. Ah, yeah, there it is. There it is. There's room for 45, yeah, 200,000 litres. Hey, Jenny Cantwell, good to see you, mate. Good to see you, mate. And yes, I don't know how we orchestrate it, mate, but there's 4 of us. We'll see where Farm Boy gets to, and you and me get to. But the idea is that we sass through today, let Mr. Rubber do his thing with the animals, we finish the loading, we get both drop decks to the canning factory, as well as 1 dog truck and 1 loading device. I'm heading over there with one of the drop decks now. As for the loading device, so if you do the veggies, there should just be a small amount of shit at the cereal factory. So maybe I take the red ute with skid steer to the cereal factory. Do the load out there. Yep. Take the honey too. Although, probably actually I should just walk the big forklift down from the warehouse. Let us know if you need a hand there, Farm Boy. No stressky, my bresky. Nice one, brother. All right, so that's one of those. Ah, that sounds like a lyric by, what's her name? I forget. West Memphis is on fire in the light of day. Well, you know it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Beautiful poetic words there, Jenny. Are you a good Irishman in the sense that you're keeping the poetic traditions alive? You're a writer of poetry there, Jenny? Yes. Sorry, Jenny. Don't you have your earbuds in? Yeah. iPhones or whatever they're fucking called. Silencio. Silence on prop. Oops. Oh, nice one, Jenny. Yeah, you'd be busy there, mate. Are you nervous to do that? How you feeling about it? Ah, unreal rubber. It is such a grind, those poners. Jesus. Imagine starting a farm that was just ponies. Like, just trying to turn a profit. Training and raising horses. It's kind of crazy that we've added them to the, you know, that they're in the rotation. I mean, what's the shout? Have we learned our lesson on the horses? Is anyone going to be demanding horses on the new farm? I grew up with a guy that was pretty into pigeons. Loved his pigeons. Always wanted them to... They were homing pigeons. Well, they're just regular pigeons, I guess, but they'd go out on little adventures and come back to him and he'd be like, yeah, see? Oh yeah, no worries, farm boy. Yaz, do you have another delivery there for farm boy to run? Like maybe if you load one up and get him to do the driving, or is it all? Actually, farm boy, do you want to meet me over here at the flour mill? I've got another one here for you, and I'll do the bakery. Homeless homing pigeons, a good concept. That's cool, Yaz. Very cool. My ex-wife would rescue pigeons. I thought it was a really great quality. Oh yeah. Have you got that, farm boy? Yaz wants you in the pink ute. And if you could please run it to the cereal factory and back to the depot after that. Please and thank you. Alright, you've actually got a little bit of... You've got a few deliveries to run here, farm boy. Let me know when you're done with that one. Yeah, no, she was a good person like that when it come to the old pigeons. Yeah, we had many pigeons in the apartment when we lived together. And yeah, so young Mr. Farm. You to clarify, first stop, jump in the pink ute, take it to the cereal factory, and then your next adventure after you've done that. So it goes, your pink ute goes to the cereal factory, and then back to the depot. Just park it up in the turning yard where all the other cars are. And then your next stop is here at the grain mill, where you'll find a red truck loaded with flour, which is going to the canning factory, please. Yeah, I mean, pretty friendly. They were like New York street pigeons or whatever that would get caught out in the rain or injured or something. So yeah, Mr. Farm, 2 deliveries, pink ute to cereal factory and back to depot, and then red truck from grain mill to canning factory, and then and then just let me know. I'll tell you next step after that. This is a fucking hell of a job, this one. Wait, where'd the dog truck go that you had here? It's going back to the depot. That's fine. I should let you know. All good. Ah, it's so frustrating. Ah, it's so frustrating. Fuck. Alright, I need to go get a dog truck. I fucking crash out here. Okay. I got this. You're good, Yaz. The farm dog can't find the Pink Panther S. Yaz, got any info for him? Oh yeah, it's down there. You'll see the rice fields down there, mate. Yeah. just down here where I'm heading. Mr. Farm Boy. There he goes, he's in it. He's in that thing. Here, follow me, my dude. I'll show you where you're heading. Okay, it's not a race. Oopsie. Ah. Okay, oh no. Yep, here you go. So Farm Boy, you just drop all that stuff off right here. And then run that one back to the depot, please. And then head over to the flour mill, and you'll see the red truck there if you just jump in that. And head to the canning factory, please, mate. Right on. Alright. I did not, Yaz. We got rained off. It's pretty chill. Pretty chill. And I'm on my night rotation still this week, so it'll all be... If I work tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow night. Yep, pigeon peaks all around, thank you. Been loving the rubber farm pigs, I've got to say, mate. It's looking pretty dreamy out there. Really nice situation. Oh, yeah, respect. Yeah, fair enough, Yaz. I, too, am scared of witchcraft. I think I've told you guys I've been cursed before, and it worked. Genuinely ruined my life for such a long time. To fucking call and ask them to stop. Explain myself. Yes. I almost don't want to talk about it because I'm scared that they'll... Yes, that's all I'll say. And... Yep. Yeah, scorned people are mad powerful. Agreed. Definitely agree with you there. Hurt people hurt people. Shit, check out the drive here. That's beautiful. Cyril Drive. Can be pretty frightening, that sort of stuff, hey, Rubber? It's weird as a guy as well, because you're not really meant to say that. That when you're dealing with something like that, it's like, the fuck other words do I have to describe this? So you're trying to go on about it, but then it just sits down in your stomach, fucking giving you ass cancer or whatever. Tricky situation. Oops. I forgot to strap those suckers. There we go. 50 grand in cereal, Yaz. Did you see that hit just then? 50 grand. It's filthy. Nasty, nasty money. Rice Krispies for the Hootansters, man. Yum, yum. Shit. Yeah. Respect. It's a hard thing, you know, as a guy, like when that is the way to avoid it, you know, and so many people realize that, like, getting hurt to that degree is just not worth it. And like, or like exposing, you know, this isn't just a gendered thing. That's why so many people are like not able to be in relationships anymore. Because there's some evil motherfuckers out there. Sorry, dude. It's fucking heavy, and I fully get it. Yeah. Real talk from Yaz there. Yaz, Farm Boy, your next one is the flour run. We've got that red truck at the flour mill. That's going to the red one at the flour mill is going to the canning factory. Please. Right. Oh, nice. And so the red one is still at the canning factory? So the red truck has to stay at the canning factory, and the next thing for you, mate, is we're gonna have to defer to Yaz. Yaz, what's happening with the deliveries? What's the next one for the young fella? Or should I come up with one for him? Okay. Wow, canning factory's full. Sick. All right. In that case, Farm Dog, could you take the red one to the bakery, please, and drop all that flour off at the bakery? All this stuff can stay for now. And then, so the rest of the flour can go to the bakery and then back to the canning factory, please. And by that stage, I think the mid greenhouse is good, Yaz. What have you got left on your delivery schedule, Yasmin? Oh, that's interesting. Damn, Jenny, you've got a pretty cool life, dude, in order to do that sort of stuff. Cool. There he is. Thank you, Farm Dog. So that can now... Yep. Go back to the cannery. And once that's there, let me just have a quick wookie load. Oh yeah. Then if you want to head back to the depot with Yaz, she'll have 2 dog trucks there. I think you run the red one, which will be going to the I'm not actually sure. Yeah, Yaz, you might need to spit some instructions at the young fella real quick. I don't know what the process is there. I'm letting out of the loop with that one. But yeah, leave the red one at the canning factory and go help out Yaz. She'll let you know what to do. Oh, yep, great shout, Rubber. Okay, yep, and there you go. Mr. Farm, White Dog to Canning Factory. And you might want to pick up if you could also pick up a trailer for it, please. Just one of those red small trailers. Yep, and good advice there from Yaz. Always safe to go canning first and then to sail. Yeah, if you're ever wondering where to go as well, hitting up man Yaz is a surefire way. Yaz, oh shoot. Yaz these days is our chief deliverer, chief of logistics on the delivery front. Oh yeah, and to bring you up to speed, Yaz, I have run in all of the cereal, about to run in the bakery stuff to the sale point once I unflip my shit down here. Shanos, yeah, you got the knack for that, dude. Someone, not just someone, that's me, mate. That's me flipping it up here. Got a huge sale of baked goods coming your way as well. For the fans of cake and bread. £76,000, it's a lot. Righto. Another 100k banked here. Very cool. Okay, so Mr. Rubber's working on silage, which means it might just be me, Yaz, and Mr. Farm smashing in the delivery, so we won't need the extra loading device up there. I'm going to go check down here. Okay. Oops. Came at the wrong time there, guys. Sorry. I do have the knack for that. Accidentally showing up when people are mid. Disaster. Look away. Thanks, Shane. Good to see you, bud. You live in that full-time farm lifestyle, Jenny. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, shut up. So Yaz, I'm gonna duck off real quick and head to the the warehouse, I'm going to cop a bit of timber, and then bring the red ute back to the depot and meet you guys at the canning factory, just once all those deliveries are starting to near the end. We'll need change of plans because Mr. Rubber's doing silage. Also, Mr. Rubber, if you need an offsider, we can give you either me or Yaz or Mr. Farm can come help you if you need backup on that. We're doing a sale, so it's kind of something that can potentially wait a while. I didn't look up precision farming, but I did look up the map. Alma, Missouri. I looked that up last night. Interesting map. Very Missouri. Definitely. Yeah, definitely bear it in mind for our next save. It's big, it's expansive. It'd be a large scale operation that you'd want to start there, I think. Alma, Missouri, yeah, I assume so. Oh, yep, Farm Dog and Yaz, I just saw them flogging along together down the highway. Very good, very good. They're both still on their feet, no one rolled over. Excelente. So I'd say one of those dogs should stay at the canning factory. I guess the white one's going to be empty after this, so maybe Mr. Farm, when you're finished your run with that dog, if you could run it back to the depot. Hey, Rob had a leak. Ticking along marvelously, mate. At the end of another harvest season, we're about to make another pretty large sale. In farm-related news, we have purchased outright the Magic Meadow. And Farm Boy, yes, that's a good idea. Go help out Mr. Rubber. He's making silage, so he'll either need you to collect grass with the mower, or bale the grass that he's collected, or wrap the bales that he's made. There's 3 jobs. I bet he'll have a task for you. Nice. Okay, yeah, you're on mowing duties, it looks like, Farm Boy. That would be an excellent help. It should have been, Rob. I mean, the problem with handing it over is they plant... The benefit was that they planted all of these filthy radishes, which you can see we've harvested a number of them. The rest I think we're just going to cultivate in, and that'll be biomass that we cultivate into the land. That section over there, I don't know what the frig we're going to do with that. It's just filthy weeds at the moment. And rotting radish. How you doing, Rob? Good to see you, mate. And Yaz, I'll meet you back at the canning factory. That's great news, Rob. Sorry to hear that, mate. It's weird when you get in the rough waters at our age, and it's like, fucking hell, does this shit ever stop? God damn it. Yep, Yaz, let's wait. Actually, if it's just me and you, maybe run the other dog back to the depot, and then me and you'll just load the two drop decks. True, true. You have $400,000? Jenny? Jesus. Okay. Who's kind of coming along here? Yep. Yep. There's frogs down here. Me when I'm gliding effortlessly through the water. That would be cool. There should be. We should certainly include this like little river passage in the horse race that we will eventually have. That's the river that runs down past the cow fold and the dairy. And I think eventually connects to the... Yeah. Connects to the ocean. Farm boy, the best spots for mowing grass are up along the sides of the big rice fields, in my experience. But you can also pull in good grass. Yeah, there you go. Rubber's gotcha. Where does the water source begin? I always love unpicking the water logic in games. Where does it come from? Seems to just emanate from the temple. Anyway, I'm distracted. Yaz, I'll meet you at the canning factory, and we'll get a move. We'll get a wiggle on with this load. There's some novelty products in the canning factory this time of year. Canned beets, preserved beets, which we've sold for a few years now, but a new product, preserved radishes. Pretty cool stuff. For all the preserves fans in the chat, of which I know there are many. Radish is a great vegetable. Yasmin, hello, my dear. Ah, the red truck went where? Where did the red Volvo end up? Oh, it's in. Cool. Gotcha. Thank you. I love me just like frantically searching the whole map when it was right behind us. Yeah, it is pretty cool, Jenny/Tony, that you're yeah, that you're an IRL farm person. All the farming I've told you guys, you know, I've done my fair share of farming in my life. It just doesn't really feel like it if you're not in a tractor for some reason. Even though I was definitely farming. No, yes, you're right. Don't worry. Do not worry, mate. You're here working. You're very, you know, when you're working with Yaz, guys, she's highly focused on the outcome of the task, you know, and getting the job done. Okay, I think, Farm Boy, what you'll do then is if you... I'm not sure what Mr. Rubber's doing, but if you have a look in that sort of central road between the rice fields there... Oh, yeah. He's got you. This is nice. Getting a bit of help out there for Mr. Rubber. Typically our, you know, stuck out there, lone wolf in the silage campaign. So yeah, what you're doing is basically dropping out a line of grass for Mr. Rubber to then pull the baler over and turn into bales. So, and if you don't know how to unload, I think it's maybe R1, L1 triangle, but you can also just check in with Mr. Rubber and he'll show you what to do. Or if you just, you know, hand the vehicle to him, he'll give you an AJ. That is one thing when you're used to doing a task by yourself and then suddenly doing it with someone else the first time can... It's always more efficient, but it is sometimes odd to try and explain something that you've figured out in your head. You go checking in on the boys. That sounds like a good time over there. Oh, oh yeah, the fellas are smashing it. Love that. Love that. Nice one, Mr. Farm. Good to see. Alright, I've got a big armful of our new parsnip product here. That's exciting. Love that we're talking real farm logistics in the chat. That's cool. Too easy. Too easy. Going out, down. It's insane how expensive farming equipment is, or just any heavy machinery. Money's looking decent, Rob. I guess we've got a lot of money banked in the Magic Meadow, which we can sell. You know, we could drum up $1 million at some point, you know, if we were to sell the Magic Meadow and the barley field. So we are sort of liquid, but I think we're kind of at the point where we've like broken the money. We've been living stress-free for a while now, put it that way. I can't remember when we were last actually fretting about cash. Previously, like half of our planning, half of, you know, wanting to undertake what we wanted to do on the farm was like a very difficult balancing act, and it doesn't seem to be like that now. We've got it pretty well in hand. Oh yeah, yeah, it's looking good, Yaz. We're on the home stretch with this one. Yeah, yeah, basically. Logging those hurricane affected areas just changed everything for us, I think. It's a big turnaround in the program. Damn, Yaz, you are fucking smashing it on the load lately, girl. Fully, like, gone to just a whole nother level of late. Yeah, good shout, farm boy. Great to see you, mate. I'll scoot over to your little setup there that you're doing with rubber. There you go. Smash out a couple of rows of grass. Thank you very much, mate. You've been an excellent help, and yeah, much appreciated. I don't know, Yaz, we could be handing in like a quiet 200k here. I don't think that seems too unlikely at all. Just a cold, quiet 200 grand. Me and you just bashing in the load, no discussion. Just punching it out. Oops. $269, that's a strong guess. That's a really good guess for tonight, I would say. Yeah, Yaz, you're getting fucking organized with these loads, girl. Full pro mode. I see you fucking nailing that shit with ease. Pellet loading, simulating, yeah, for real, dude. Always. It's our favorite game. The load bros here on the Calm Farm, dude. We do not muck around. Putting in some highly dexterous loads. Oh yeah, it's a nightmare, right, Rubber? It's weird, hey, like how it's one of those tasks. It's just so like telling that about just tasks in general. The human mind. The things you dread are always things you just haven't got your head around yet. Oof, that's so cool. Dang, what a cool life. Yeah, Jenny / Tony. Oh yeah, I see what you're doing, Naz. I'll happily match your freak. Bingo. We've just banged in, I don't know, equal loads here, Yaz. I reckon each of these are going to be 50k. We'll do 2 laps, Yaz. We'll do the 2 beaver tails, and then we'll come back and get the dog trucks. What do you reckon? Hey Jim, good to see you, mate. Yeah, perfect, Yaz. Perfect. We've got two meaty loads here, me and you. Love this. So I know we've got about 50... Whoop. Got my controller crashing out? Yes. Nope. That's a freeze. Yaz, are you able to move? Glitching over at your end as well? Okay. Okay. So I swapped vehicles and that seems to have fixed it. You're back, Yaz? Alright, cool. I couldn't move for a second there. I seem to have found a way out of that glitch. Yep, you go first, mate. $12, $24, $36, $48. Imagine me and Yaz in the 50 pallet semi-race. Load 50 pallets and then a race to the and then a race to the fucking sale point. This is some smooth action. Yaz will win. People are always backing Yaz, man. And look, it's been correct in the past. I won't deny that, but come on, what about your boy? What about your boy, Roy? Oof, huge. 50k banked. Well, near 60k that. $67k. Huge. Huge. Whoever said 269, I reckon you're right in the zone with that. Oh, there is still this other dog truck to come back as well, but me and Yaz's gonna run these to the... Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Empty dog truck's a beast. Unloaded empty dog just fucking zooms across the map. Feels so agile because you're so used to driving them with like a stinking hot load. You said that the other day. It looks awesome. Yeah. Cool. Always down to try new shit. The game I've been really slowly playing through with another divorced 38-year-old friend of mine. We've been playing an hour. We've been about once a week. We managed to play an hour of Baldur's Gate. That's a fun game. Where's Yaz? Go, you coming to flog this shit or? Huh? Oh, cool, cool. Do you need help? Oh, yeah. I see ya. See if I can just bump you over. Boink. Nah, not quite. Oh, yep. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll return that. I'll return that, dude. All Gucci. Shit. People are going to be paying like, what, like a grand maybe in order just to play GTA 6? I say wait as well. What's the bet? It's like, it's going to be just like fucking Cyberpunk, you know? It's going to come out and just play like absolute garbage for about 2 years before it's actually any good, and they drop the price and the servers actually have people on them and stuff. Not even playing the single player as well, fuck that. Playing the multiplayer, that's what it's all about. Sorry, Az. I'm gonna put this one straight on the back of this and just drop it off, I reckon. How's this for a party, Yaz? Yaz looking at me like jealous. She's like, what? A truck on a truck? Okay. So next month, I reckon we do need to probably rip the cultivator across that. Truck on truck is that's what the people want. People want truck on truck. If I could put a truck on the back of this truck, that's how you really get respect in this game. No one gave a fuck about me before I put a truck on a truck. Then when I did, that's when I found out who my real friends were. You didn't even text me before I put a truck on a truck. Shane, will a normal PlayStation 5 is around about $650 and it goes for the Sony 1250 and the Pro is $1650. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. I bought my PC for $1,000. All that being said, it was a bargain from a fan of a radio program I was making at the time. Oops. Still. There is a trailer somewhere. A lost trailer somewhere. I can't for the shit of me find it. I could get one of those ones down under the bridge. Oh, okay, cool, cool. I'm gonna go get that. I always talking truck on truck. Need to take a step back. Look at the big picture. €10,000. It's crazy. What did you spend it on? Yeah. Just like the name. The real. Simulated. Damn. Him's got to stop doing this with trailers, man. Try and keep them with the connector pointed out. And that way we can get them later. I'm not sure how we get it like that. Jesus. You're dealing in amounts of money, Jenny, that I've maybe had in my life 2 or 3 times. To the viewers watching Jenny talk big bucks, like the fucking Monopoly man with the little monocle and the hat, just to let you know, I was 29 before I ever had more than 10 grand in my life. Yeah. So no one gets the wrong idea about how much money you should have in your bank account. Yeah, I was 29 before I had 10 grand, and I did not have it for long, and it is now gone. Just to give you all a bit of context. Crazy to think about that kind of stuff, hey, Rubber? Huh. Sorry about that, Shane. That's tough, dude. Yeah, don't smoke. Bad idea. It's bad for you. It's terrible. Bakery stacked. Canning factory stacked. The rice flour supply is very impressive right now, I must say. I think next season when we sow them in, we can probably afford to maybe cut one of the multi-fields in short grain, or even cut all 4 multi-fields on short grain. Do a season with just 4 long grains, stack the cereal factory a little bit, start working on that backlog somewhat. Any horses I can work on while I wait for everyone? Man, the ponies are looking good. Ponies are looking real good. Unreal. Ooh, look at this little cutie boy. Damn. Ah, that's interesting. Another Bednar for sale. $60,000. Yeah. You got a big backlog there, Rubber. Yeah, United States, it's very, very cheap to smoke as well. We just got another little tractor yesterday. We're collecting little tractors. I'm down for little tractors, it's fine. We got money now. But we just copped this little guy, which I love. The Zetor Cristal. Which I'm going to repair and give a fresh paint job to. It is a look, it's a vibe. You know what? I kind of want to give it a full paint repair at some point. Cool. It is more of a cutie boy, isn't it? I mean, it's getting to the point where we're gonna have like multiple tractors for different shit, which I am totally down for. Don't know exactly what this one's going to be used for yet. This is a cutie boy, isn't it? Maybe it replaces the blue one. Look, the second seater is the one I think we get. Just to speed along the long grain season. Although it doesn't exactly take a long time at the moment, does it? No, we don't need that. How long does the seeding season take? Not long. We've got the big seeder, we've got the Bednar. 2 Bednars would probably be overkill. Oh, cool. Okay. I'll get right down there, Yaz. At 25 kilometers per hour. I'll simply wedge myself in there. Oh. Shit. Oh. Fuck. God damn it. I refuse. This little one's there for one purpose. I have such scarce dignity in this world. I have to get it. Yeah, yeah, agreed with that. All right. Little tractor's coming with us. Fine. It's then going to live. I mean, the red one can then probably go to the... This red one can probably go and do the milk run, which the blue tractor is currently doing. This one does 42 clicks an hour? Oh, that's excellent. This thing fucking flies. What the hell? This thing zooms. What is this? Some sort of weird joke? This thing fucking zooms. What do we even use this for? Hooray! It's one of those tractors, it does elicit feelings like that, doesn't it? Like hooray. Nice one, Jenny. I know. This thing is just zipping and zooming. See how it does on the slopes. This is a powerful little dude. No doubt about it. I don't know what we use this one for, but there's something we can use this thing for. I'll never doubt you again, Shane. This was an excellent decision. Yeah, we'll be like... Cool. Go us with our... We do have a soft spot for weird little devices on this farm, don't we? Yep, exactly. Just pull up in that thing and just stare menacingly at the loading jobs and stuff. It's a great idea. Cool. Looks like we got a whole shitload of, a whole shed load of silage up there. That's awesome. Unreal. Oh man, love how you're managing this shed, Mr. Rubber. Excellent, eh? No, Shane, no, not us, mate. Nah, normal. Our next farm's going to be called the normal farm, where nothing unusual ever happens, of course. Nothing unusual ever happens because that would be weird. And it's not that type of farm. The normal farm, that's a good idea. I don't know what it'll look like. Maybe exactly like this farm. All right. Then up in there. Oh, yep. Rubber, I didn't mean to pack all that shit away, but I assumed you were done there. Cool. Night, Shane. Take it easy, brother. And farmers, if you want to start bringing in your gear, we will be putting a settler on this one shortly. Sleep tight, Shanos. See you next time, brother. Dunsky. Cool. It's a good one, Rob. The new wait, you've seen the new T8, right? The New Holland. Pulling along this fucking gigantic cultivator, which I sometimes take the piss out of by using to do these tiny fields. Rob, you mightn't have been here for the T8 era. It's a big one. These giant tracked wheels on the back. I think you can probably just see them there in the dark. Bit of a beast. Great for it comes most in handy in the seeding season. We've been using this huge new seeder. We got second hand. This is actually one of our few first hand purchases. Paid full price for this one. Full clip, if you can believe it. Very unlike us, but we had the goal of we purchased this second hand seeder, and we had the goal of you know, operating it with a adequately sized device. And our little list of plans we had, this was the answer to the shiny new toy option. Absolute beast, yeah. It's like a 15 meter, I think. Oversize, some would say. Oversize. There's certain fields that it just won't operate in. And Yaz, Mr. Rubber, I'm just tinkering, so let me know when you guys are finished. Yeah, bud. You'll just have to wait. Oh, you're both there? Okay, cool. I'm going to plonk the cultivator over here. Yeah. Yep. Nice, nice one, Jenny. So the devices, the light vehicles are all in. One tractor's out in the field, the other two are back. Oh, everything's where it's meant to be. Sale. What did we pull in today? It was 277,000. Huge. Oh, that includes the timber sale I made. That's inflated. That's inflated because I purchased a bunch of timber and sold it to the, I think that's more like 240k, but still a lot of money. Still a lot of money. So go us. It is December, which makes next month January, which makes it Farm New Year's Eve. We nearly forgot, guys. This comes around faster and faster, doesn't it? So the next thing on our agenda will be the rice planting season, which won't be for 3 months. And we have done everything that we set out to do. I think next month we look at the cultivation campaign. We've got a lot of the smaller fields to cultivate. Both of the bowls, the bottle field, a few of the top 8 need to get done. We need hay, all right. Maybe rubber next month. Well, the big cultivation we've got to do is over on the we've got to do the multi fields, and then we've got to do the Magic Meadow. Big cultivation job there. So maybe we do the Magic Meadow. Me and Yaz take a little break from the loadout because I think we're pretty far ahead of the game with that. But yeah, we cultivate the Magic Meadow, plant some grass, or maybe run a bit of lime over it if it needs anything like that. Maybe, but I almost couldn't give a fuck. And also, Rubber, we need to make a decision like what we actually do with the Magic Meadow. So, guys, overnight, have a think about that. You know, think what we want to do with the Magic Meadow. A few more trees, like get it more forested. Yeah, I'm down for that. Maybe just some like maybe select a tree of your choice, Rubber, and just like sparsely planted so that we can easily mow around them if we need grass. And I'll draw in a new path to make the field a thoroughfare. Maybe we clip some trees that are in the way, plant some trees. Yeah. It's a good little job for tomorrow, a little January job. It'll probably be snowing. Cool. All right. We'll do that. So tomorrow, cultivation campaign, and we put a bit of work in at the Magic Meadow. I might also cut that path across the barley field. I just think make it easy. Because yeah, more and more we're doing just like runs to the bakery. Should be easy enough should make it as easy as possible to do that. Cool. Restore the Magic Meadow to its former glory. Exactly. We need to decide, Rubber, what to do with the the part of the Magic Meadow that is wooded in, but currently has a bunch of radishes planted underneath it. Probably we can just paint it with the forest floor or something like that. Might be a bit boring, I don't know. You'd also try and plant some grass there. Go get 'em, Jenny. Have fun, brother, and see you next time. Yaz and Rubber, do you want to check out this field I was looking at, this new map I was looking at the other day? You don't have to join me on it if you don't want. We can just look together, but I'll set it up multiplayer if you want to come and have a looky-loo. See what you think. Start conceptual, or maybe not even conceptualizing, just have a look at another map. I think you're right about that, Rubber. I think we forget about it. Alright, so don't anyone go anywhere. We're not logging off just yet. Though it is the, you know, we are saying goodnight to the Calm Farm for the night. But I'm going to take us over to another map that I spied recently and just wanted to see if the vibe was as on point as I thought it was. Where was it? Oh, goats. Move the goats there is actually a great idea, guys. Awesome idea. Where was it? It's a beautiful... This one. The tractor I found was... here. Night, Jenny. See you next time, mate. Oh, dang, I did the wrong map. Everyone scrap this one, I'll have to start again. Don't log on to this one, Yaz and Rubber. This is the green countryside without trees. I want the green countryside with. Wasting all your goddamn time. There you go. What you're seeing here is basically what the map is, really. And I didn't really have time to do a full exploration. But like I said, I've been conceptualizing of this... in my mind, I'm calling it the trigger farm, you know. I want a farm to trigger the chuds, you know what I mean? So it does have sort of a, you know, you do have access to the real world, you know. There's a thing here and a big shipping factory there. It's the sail point. But then out here, it is just pretty well endless green rolling hills. Did I? Yeah. Did I? Okay. And the new tractor that I was looking at is this guy. The electric Rigitech, 68 horsepower. Nice. Yeah. Small islands of log and lush green meadows. I love the flowers, you know. There is, I guess, a little farmhouse over here. That's one little sort of outpost of, you know, whateverdom. But the rest of it's just pure groinery. I almost feel like I want to get in a faster vehicle. And the reason I selected this was because it's the only the only electric tractor in the whole mod hub. And the idea of having an all-electric farm is just, for some reason, so hilarious to me. The farm of the future. Should probably lease something a bit faster to go check it all out. It's quiet, right? There's no, yeah, too quiet almost. Lease ourselves a nice electric car. Yeah. Just trying to imagine how triggering it could possibly be. You know? Like there's something old school and nice about the Calm Farm. I want this to be not the opposite of that, but yeah, the forklift. This is what got me thinking about it. How many vehicles? I mean, we can very easily make a little E fleet. This is what got me thinking about it, and we kind of aren't far off from it at the moment. This map actually comes with a forklift right here. They're electric. The Jugendreichs are electric battery operated. We just don't realize it because we never ever run out of battery. So this would be hypothetically our E fleet. Yeah. A lot of vehicles we recognize, but truck, yes, same as before, same setup as before. These are all vehicles. It's kind of nuts to think about. Oh yeah, Mr. Rubber, you're off for a little fang around. Going 180 k's, yeah. Yeah, they're not slow. And I think all of these properties are 60k a pop. I can barely see Mr. Rub. Where is he? There he is, moving incredibly quickly. Maybe we need a couple more vehicles. Let's see if it'll take a... Fuck, it picks up quick as well. It's so funny to think doing deliveries in this. It's unreal. Back to the Future, dude. This is it, Yaz. We're living in the future now. We're in the future farm. Too many of these farmers that are tuning in, they're cosplaying in the past, dude. They're living in an era of farming that it's over, you know what I mean? It's over. Little electric van, yeah. Dude, we should fully get... I mean, I wonder if there is an electric van. This is what I'm wondering, like, can we actually technically do it? Can we bring in a crop of... Can we bring in a crop of soybeans? I'm ditching this trailer, fuck that. Giving chase to Mr. Rubber. Yes, lease yourself one of these high-powered e-vehicles and get out here. Yep. Hootan brand. Whooshka. Jesus, this is good. It does, right? Okay. I mean, it's hard to know even where you'd want the map to, like, even where you'd want it to, like, you know, be. Like, which sector you'd want to start in. I guess somewhere flat would be ideal. Probably for the lulls, we'd want to go pretty distant. Out of the way, like back here, in this little valley, perhaps. Like that tree. Wait, where does that path lead to? Okay. This is the animal dealer. And this is how they sell shit. Okay. So we're shipping to like this train thing, which theoretically moves it offshore, whatever. Okay. That's the sale point. Purchase point. It's kind of cute, right? I guess the interesting thing about it is it's so open that, like, you do kind of have to wonder what we'll be trying to do with it. I guess if we could kind of try and purchase the inside of this little valley here. The dream would be just an absolutely fucking enormous field, a huge bean field. How big would that give us? 4 things. And we would probably have to work our way up to it, I imagine. Where are we? It's like disorienting. It's so big. Okay. Okay, there we go. Try and get an idea of how big these Okay. Pretty fucking big field. Enormous, really. Pretty geographic as well. So this is one end of the field, the other end is, yeah, down there at that patch of forest over there. That's a concept for $60,000 worth of field. Alternately, probably a quarter of that. Sorry, that's $240,000 worth of field. Alternatively, a quarter of that. How would we farm it? I don't actually know. So that's what the plots look like. I don't know if you guys can see those grey blobs there. But that's what the plots look like for size. Pretty friggin' big. It's hard to even orient yourself. I also dread to think, if Yaz is in one of those cars, she could be moving at any pace. Clean slate, Rubber, exactly. And like a beautiful environment. If we wanted to get into forestry, there's tons of trees, but also for us, that's like, you know, there is like a bit of nature, like some rocks and cliffs and shit. You don't feel like you're in the middle of nowhere because there's so much like geography, and there is a little like home, like a little, you know, you are connected to civilization. The question now is, can we actually farm in like an electrical way? I'm going to buy this piece of land here and just see if it's even possible to plow with a tractor this small. We don't have the horsepower quite. It's 65 horsepower on this little E-tractor. That's crazy. This tiny plow looks huge next to it. But weight-wise, it's working. much do one of these plows weigh? 845. So we'll get ourselves a 750 kilo one of these. Maybe, hey, Mr. Rubber. And then let's just see. Man, this little guy does fine. I mean, it'll take us a while, but I assume we do this with like 3 of these little tractors. I don't think they cost 4/5 of fuck all. 50 grand a pop. Oh my god, that was like across my screen before I could even look. This has toy Tonka feels. It does. And you know, we're used to tasks taking about this long. We're used to the short grain process. And you've only got to plough these fields once. There are a lot of stones here, yes, granted. Okay. Alright. So it's not exactly pretty, but it functions. What else do we need? Ourselves a little subsoiler. Yep. Yeah, without the landmarks, it's pretty easy to get turned around. Okay, bang. Got a cultivator that's working. And actually burying those rocks, which is nice. Yeah, burying some of them. The question will be a seeder. Will we be able to find and operate a seeder? plow that works. We need a planter actually for the... These are all heavy as fuck. 2.3 tons. But with the weight, it kind of works. Looks a bit ridiculous, but you know. Field 20 ready for harvest. Nice. What month is it? August. So canola, alfalfa. I mean, look. I think theoretically we've got a seeder. Alright. And the harvest, we would just probably have to get just lease a petrol item. But this little tractor's basically good to go. Let's see what kind of modifications we can do to it. Damn, full window tint. It's pretty cold. Damn, huge amount of color options. Fire. Damn, dude. You can change every single thing. Damn, didn't know this thing could be just fucking pimp ridden like that. That's cool. Alright. All I need to do is scour the fucking scour the mod hub for electric harvester options, and we're basically ready to party. Should we choose to do this? I don't know. I don't think we need to rush into this concept. We should spend some time planning it. Oh, just instantly biffed the thing's toast, dude. It's been in the water. Oh, here's something else I was wondering. I know some maps have this feature. Yep. Oh. Only out to a certain point. Okay. I'll forget that. Straight into the drink, Gonzo. We're experimenting on this new map. Found somewhere interesting to maybe make some sort of mega field. We're thinking of the most triggering farm we could possibly make for like farm bros to show up and see. Just something that'll really make them like groan in agony. I've conceptualized a farm where we only use electric vehicles. Where everything's solar powered. We harvest only vegan friendly products. Something just to like prevent any reoccurrences. Yeah, exactly. Bunch of Scooters. E-Scooters running pallets back and forth to one another. Electric tractor, this is the only one I could find. It's not actually typically that color, they normally come in like sort of this base color. The other electric tractor that was on here was this. This is an E-tractor. Other electric vehicles, this. Just to get some idea of the vehicle lineup that we'd be working with. Ah, it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. Okay, these things actually pull substantially more than the... These guys have access to 75 kilowatts of power. So there'd potentially be a few of these out there running around. They're not that heavy though. Do androids dream of electric meadows? Bingo. Bingo. I think these are actually methane. But I'll accept that. Oh, yep, go get him, Jenny. Have a good one, dude. Alright, there we go. Bunch of these driving around. I think if the grief is valid and done in the spirit of, you know, that seems like it's done in good fun. That's good. Yeah, it's the Jesus re-entrance. That's fucking good. %. Pulling donuts in this thing out in the field. Pretty good vibe. All right. Got a heavy loader. Don't know what exactly that's for, but it's electric. Could put some absolutely enormous pallet forks on it. Now, as for the vegetable harvesters, going to be a little bit limited, I suppose. These ones load pallets, I'm pretty sure. 80 horsepower. This one's a pallet operation. Okay. Right. Okay, that does seem painful, but whatever. Doing one row at a time. Thank you, Mr. Rubber. That's what we were going for. Okay. That does seem like a fucking nightmare. It's gonna be a painful farm. Nice painful farm. Definitely no electric options in the combines. Yeah, Not seeing any with an electric conversion. No. All right. Well, something to think about. I think the concept could work. You know, we've proven here that we can plow and cultivate a field. We can seed it as well. Harvesting we'll just worry about when we worry about it. We've got these Tonka truck ass tractors that we can drive. Bunch of Ubers to drive around picking up the slack, going 180 kilometers an hour. Basically drive across the map in like 40 seconds in one of these things. Make them green and they're basically just invisible. Gliding across the landscape like Star Wars. Whoa, there's another little house up here. I didn't see that. Ah, it's on the edge of the map. Yeah, Mr. Rubber. Found some timber. Yeah, we're trapped in it. The feeling of being trapped in a dome is really nice. I do like that. Wild. I'm gonna try and hit this hillock at top speed, see if I can get air. No, absolutely none. That's nice. European engineering. Flying in this thing. Oh, this is where I need to get some air. Whooshka. I like that a lot. This is like a dream that you would have. Just absolutely zooming with your friends in e-vehicles in a giant field. Just Rubber getting the run up on that thing. Oh. Oh. More of a dribble than an explosion, that one, but oh well. Well, very cool. We've explored a new map. I think a concept has been somewhat proved. So in terms of planning out the field, we'd want to drop probably 150k on tractors, lease a bunch of plows, lease a bunch of cultivators. So say 200k there. Purchase the land, 60k. So 260k we're up to. I'd say early on, because there's going to be a bit of downtime in this on this farm. Early on, we drop the most expensive one of these we can, whether it's a solar panel, or ideally I'd love to fucking chuck down one of these just because they're so ugly. Boom. And then we'd have a bit of a something that we can, you know, you can see from across the map. Oh, did I make it? Yeah, you fell in my gigantic hole. Sorry, rubber. See if those wires are... You can just pass through the wires. Yeah, I dug a huge hole there, rubber, to see if there was water underneath the map. I know some maps have water beneath them. Cool. Oh, wait up. I know what I'm trying to do here, Mr. Rubber. I know exactly what I'm trying to do here. Oh, $45 left in the bank. The Prodigal Gamer. Cool Gamer. Yes, it is, my liege. Yes. This is not Hutan Pantai. We're experimenting on a new map. And, of course, when you're experimenting on a new map, you have to test how much fucking air you can get if you're a badass who doesn't follow the rules ever. That's really step 3. There's your answer. There's your answer. I drove my dad's car, Cool Gamer. You know, all the usual reasons. We're going to build a farm that exclusively utilizes your dad's car. We're going to build the all-electric nightmare farm. Cool Gamer, you interested in helping out? I think I got slightly more air than you, Mr. Rubber. This isn't a taunting thing. I'm trying to flip you over, but just I keep missing. Dango. Alright, I'm gonna have to. Oh, there you go. A mere 140. Is Yaz still on the map? No, we lost Yaz. Okay. That's insane. I don't think they let you go that fast in this game. Oh. Insane amount of air. Been good, Cool Gamer. Been pretty good. Working predominantly on Hutan Pantai, I would say, but we stepped over here to just put a half hour on this new map and see what we could see. And yes, of course, built this enormous, ridiculous jump. As you do. Oh, sick, Mr. Rubber. You nearly landed that one. And try and clear the water. Oh, no. Dang. Well, that was bound to happen. Alright. Farm's been great, thanks, Mr. Rubber. We're investigating this new map in mind to craft a potential mega field. But the challenges of the map aren't really that severe. So we'll see. Indeed. Oh, 370 kilometers, not per hour. I mean, that's pretty good distance. That's not really that far behind a... I mean, a regular car might get, what, 5, 6? Anywho, that's enough fun and games, guys. Rubber's flipped his car upside down. I'll come down and meet you. Yeah, as I said, fuck this. She's out of here. Yeah. Happy with the exploration. Got Mr. Rubber in his day clothes. That's cool. Yeah. I'm glad we checked this out. We can, you know, we'll slowly check out more and more farms, more and more maps, see if anywhere appeals to us, see if anything sparks an idea. But, you know, for now, I think we still call Hutan Pantai home. It will always be home for us. Ah, no worries, Yaz. What's the name of this? Yeah, he sounds cool. Yeah, cool game. How was the USA? Yeah, your sleep will be fucked for a while. Love the crew, Rob. Big time. Big time. Oh, cool. The Mace Man. That's cool. That high wine was taking me out a little bit. All right. Well, great session, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I do have work tomorrow, so it'll be a much shorter sesh, but I'm probably starting at about 2 p.m. Eastern time. So buckle up for that. I love you all. Stay safe out there. Stay positive about the future. And keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes on the Steeden. A pleasure, everybody. Bye-bye. I'm going to go watch this Satan guy. Oh, yeah. Looking forward to a cool game. Good to have you back, dude. We'll talk America then.